Okay, breakfast is over, but I still get my eat on. Let my presence known, telling peasants they can be gone. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this my number 3 song, a me song. Turn it up, make them think the heat on. Got my G's on, jeans on, white tee. LA Dodger fitted with the matching Chuck T's. Living in Adina where it's so lovely. Beautiful on the plates, come fuck with me. Luckily, I'm here to host ya. Niggas be bagging with the cannons, roast ya. Block boys heated with the bread, toasters. And that's how we born and bred, it's in our culture. It's over, get your headliners head chopped. Like where I live, yeah, them engines big block. Breath stay on stink, cause all the shit I talk. Pull over on the freeway and make a bitch walk.
Y'all don't wanna either ride with me if not, consider y'all opponents. Serve y'all, nigga, serve y'all. Serve y'all, nigga, serve y'all. Nigga, nah. Don't wanna either ride with me if not, consider y'all opponents. Serve y'all, serve y'all. Serve y'all, serve y'all. It's a mess.
Coming from the top of the dome, beastie. Don't like what I say for the record, heat me. 16 with 12, motherfucker, that's so easy. Can't leave rap alone, Gina needs me. So who's saying king me? Better yet I check em, cause I strategize playing chess, you playing checkers. You focus on your bars, I detail with every letter, a plethora, etc. And that's why I'm better, whatever. You don't wanna battle with a monster for realer. Godzook, the son of Godzilla, he iller. Top dollar, not a bill of filler. Still they claiming hotter, but nobody feels them. I can make them disappear and I don't have to kill them or touch them. I ain't gotta do nothing. It ain't like the music type, they ain't even bumping. Name ain't even buzzing, no game and no budget.
Welcome back, football faithful. Week 3 of the boring preseason. I'm sure if you're like me, even in real life, the preseason is only good because it's actually pros playing football. But other than that, nothing good about the preseason. I tried to, give some stats, some updates. I'm still trying to get my bearings in this whole thing, so maybe I talk in the beginning, maybe I don't. Maybe I go over the stats, maybe I don't. Maybe no one cares about the stats. Maybe the storylines are a waste of time, but I want to paint the story of the NFL as it is now, as it grows with the NCAA additions. So in case you don't know, go ahead, check out the NCAA preseason. If you go ahead and watch that one, you can learn how to get your player drafted to the league. Starting in college, we can watch them progress, watch them on draft night, see where they go. But yeah, it's the starters in. Madden only play them in the first quarter, and since I don't want them to get injured, I don't play them no more. It don't count for nothing, so give you a little bit of the drive with the starters in, give you a little bit from the backups. I mean, I'm just ready to get the season started right at this point. Like, I don't even really want to do preseason no more. I want to get the season started. College is underway. That's the thing, is that once the pros get started in preseason, it's really about to get heated, because them college boys be going. So Stafford out there, got Beckham dropping passes. Got our same starters. Ain't changed nothing up. We don't got Von Miller. They got Von Miller, so, I don't know how he gonna play. He only gonna play a quarter. Oh, there go Beckham making the catch, getting some space. So, he's still wearing the 13, though. I don't know if they was able to go ahead and make that change and get it to 3, but he's there. They got Sony as the starter. By the way, yesterday was the Super Bowl. I took a day off. I figured who was going to watch some Madden when the biggest game in football came on. That's Pat Surtain II comes up with the big sack. He's been coming up with a lot of plays over this preseason. He's definitely going to be the nickelback, but he is definitely trying to get his way on that field. Ooh. Withstands the hit. Bridgewater staying in the pocket and delivering on the money to Noah Fant. Things like that is going to be what gets Bridgewater in that starting lineup. Jerry Jeudy's been looking good all preseason. He hasn't got hurt yet. So we're excited. I'm excited about this offense that we got running. Even if Melvin Gordon ain't carrying the load, I think Javonte is going to really step it up big. As the first quarter comes to an end, Broncos up 7-3. Rams had to settle for a field goal. Broncos driving, trying to do something, but got the backups in now. One of the backups thrown to a starter. We got an injured wide receiver, so Melvin Gordon gets some extra reps. I think Coach gonna tell him to go ahead and sit down for the rest of the day. I hope so, because we don't want to see no injuries going into the regular season. I wish I had the Rams' real coach in here. You know, you want to play against those guys you don't like. And I ain't saying I don't like him, but he ain't my coach, so I ain't got to like him. If you're a Rams fan, you probably love him. He just won you the Super Bowl. So I guess it's cool we get to play the Super Bowl, this year's Super Bowl champs. Will they be the Super Bowl champs in Madden? I know it's only the preseason, and we ain't got to see no other teams, but, you know, if anybody got some early predictions. Oh, fumble. You know, we wanted to give Javonte a rest and let Boone get some looks, and he fumbled on his first touch. I don't know. That's not good coming from a rookie fumbling with me. I don't like fumbles. Especially you got to produce before you can fumble with me. Yeah, I even thought about doing this with no audio at first, but unlike the college, the announcers, they use, maybe it's because of the updated rosters, but they don't use correct names and they say stuff that don't make sense. So I didn't want to just leave a whole game with no talking. It's preseason, it's already boring and whack, so I figured at least maybe I can keep it a little bit entertaining. As the game then got close and they cannot get another playoff before halftime, they will go into the half with a 1-point lead over the Rams in the preseason. As the announcers and the pros, I can see why they during the preseason they be talking about the cars in the parking lots. They be talking about fights in the stands, because like the preseason is, if you're a pro and you're used to these pro players and the people you used to, it's almost like doing the college game, and you know you don't always got your paper in front of you. You don't want to always be going to look and seeing who the hell was number 32 again. But, you know, I do this off the top, so I know a few people. I know my team. I used to know a lot of people in the league. I kind of took a break from football. Didn't want to be a fanboy. But I love football, I ain't gonna lie. I love football in video games. I love playing football in real life. I still be trying to get flag football, turkey bowls, and all that kind of stuff going. So especially if I can strategize, coach, or quarterback and make some reads, play some defense. Football is the greatest sport in the world. That's why I kind of want to create a player in college, but then that'll be stupid because I already created a coach. But I do want to create a lot of players. That's a fun part of me. Like I used to always create all me and my buddies when I was growing up. Like they wouldn't even know. I just have every season be like 12 new people coming out that I know. Drew Lock, I don't know. If Teddy Bridgewater get hurt, we gonna have to take a look because Bridgewater is looking like he could carry the offense. But Drew Lock threw a couple of picks in the preseason already, so I don't know. The important thing is not turning that ball over. That was 4th down, 9-point game, 1 minute left in the 4th quarter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to do it for now. But be sure to tune in. I'm going to go ahead and drop another one because I didn't drop one yesterday. We're going to do this preseason, so we're going to do 2-a-days today. And we're going to get this preseason over with finally today. So tomorrow we're going to start the regular season. We're going to have some excitement for you, but we got one more preseason game against the Cardinals coming up next week, which is tomorrow, which is really about to be loaded, but ain't nobody watching this stuff right now. You're going to have to come back after the season get going. You have to come back and watch all these so you can see where all the greatness started from. So there go the game stats, 3 takeaways apiece. Pretty even everywhere else. Week 3 in the books for the preseason. I'll see y'all in a minute. Cue the zoo.
Till the day I die, going hard till I drop, I be winning. Ha, nigga ain't winning when I'm winning. Ha, nigga ain't winning when I'm winning. Ha, nigga ain't winning when I'm winning. Money spinning, I be back in a minute.